A winding up petition is a legal action taken by creditors that are owed money by a business and who have lost faith in its willingness or ability to repay. If the petition matures to become a winding up order, a liquidator will be appointed to close down the business by means of compulsory liquidation. Once the winding up petition has been issued and delivered to a business, it is faced with the decision of appealing or paying the petition. In 7 days, the petition is advertised in the Gazette, where other creditors can also support the claim if they too meet the requirements for the winding up petition. Once a business receives the petition, some options become shut off. For example, directors cannot sell the business, nor can it be placed into administration without a court order. So, what are my options to prevent this? One option is to dispute the debt. This requires clear evidence to prove that the claim is not due or under the prescribed limit, or inaccurate or unfair. Of course, if there are genuine reasons why the debt shouldn't be paid, there is every right to defend the claim. However, it is not likely a creditor will issue a petition in the first place without knowing for sure they are in the right to do so. Naturally, paying the issuing creditors the money they are owed is the quickest way to shut down the winding up petition. However, there must not be a preference on paying one creditor back over another, as such antecedent transactions can be challenged by a liquidator, and the creditors who haven't been paid can take over the petition. The business could also be put into administration via an administration order. During this period, the creditors will be unable to take legal action against the business, therefore stopping the petition from advancing into a full winding up order. While the business is in administration, assets and liabilities will be evaluated. There are several possible outcomes for entering into administration, which must provide a better return than if the company was wound up. This usually means a sale of the business and its assets, and that can include a sale to the current shareholders or directors. The business may be able to enter a company voluntary arrangement. This is the process of repaying the creditors a proportion of the debt over a fixed period, usually 5 years, which results in a better return for creditors than if the company was wound up. The balance of the debt is then written off. A benefit of a CVA is the continuing operation of the business, usually under existing management. To be able to apply for a CVA, directors will need to act quickly after the winding up petition is issued. Call us today to learn how to set up a company voluntary arrangement and save your business. Directors can appoint a liquidator, such as ourselves, who will negotiate the withdrawal of the petition for compulsory liquidation and enter into liquidation on the business owner's terms, known confusingly as a creditor's voluntary liquidation or CVL. The company and its assets will be sold to cover the debts. If you have neglected to take action or are too late to do so, the company will be issued with a winding up order by the courts, which will force the company into compulsory liquidation, leaving directors with no more options. Employees will be dismissed, directors dismissed, and assets sold. We can help you with opposing or stopping a winding up petition, obtaining an adjournment of winding up proceedings, advice on avoiding any accusations of wrongful trading, advice application to stay liquidation proceedings, applying for injunctions to restrain advertisement in the London Gazette, applying to the court for validation orders to unfreeze bank accounts, liaising with HMRC and other creditors, court representation and advocacy before a registrar or judge, advising the company or partnership on winding up petition procedure, advising directors on risks and insolvency routes, developing and aiding the execution of strategies to allow the business to continue. If any of this applies to your business, please contact us for an informal chat to discuss your options. Take care.